Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. Let's go ahead and unfold the celestial map for your year ahead, shall we? We're going to chart the major cosmic currents that are shaping your world in 2026, creating a personal guide for what is absolutely going to be a truly transformative time. So let's start with the core theme. This quote really captures the essence of 2026 for you. All the roles you've played and the paths you've walked, they've brought you right to this moment. But here's the thing, they're just not quite enough anymore. There's a deeper purpose calling you, and it's asking for a total redefinition of who you are, right from the soul outward. So how exactly does this redefinition happen? Well, it's definitely not an overnight switch. It's actually a series of really profound planetary shifts that are set to reshape the very foundations of your life. Everything from your creativity and romances to your partnerships and your finances. So let's take a look at the cosmic timeline. Here are the landmark dates for your cosmic calendar. Each of these transits signals the beginning of a huge new chapter. You've got Saturn bringing discipline, Uranus sparking a revolution, Jupiter bringing that beautiful expansion, and the North Node, well, that's reorienting your destiny. So let's break down what each of these really means for you, starting with the great teacher of the cosmos, Saturn. Okay, our first major theme is what I'm calling a creative sobering. Now, I know that might sound a little restrictive, especially for a free spirit like you, Sag, but it's actually a powerful call from the universe to shift your focus from just fleeting fun to building a real, lasting legacy. On February 13th, Saturn, the planet of structure and discipline, moves into Aries, which just so happens to be your fifth house. That's the realm of creativity, romance, and children. For the last few years, Saturn has been weighing pretty heavily on your home life. Now that energy is moving. It's no longer about your roots. It's about what you create from those roots. And this slide really illustrates a profound identity shift. That spontaneous, let's just see what happens energy is giving way to a more deliberate, more focused approach. You're trading in those spontaneous ideas for disciplined execution, and you're swapping casual connections for deep, meaningful bonds. You're not just having ideas anymore, you're actually building them. So how is this going to show up in your day-to-day life? Well, in romance, the age of fast love is over. You're really seeking a mature, serious partner. Creatively, this is the energy to produce your magnum opus. Now, it will require hard work, for sure, but the result could be sheer genius. And for those of you with children, this is a time of really profound responsibility, of becoming their anchor, their rock. All right, let's move on to our next theme and see how this all builds. While you're getting all serious in your creative life, your partnerships are about to get an electric shock. Seriously, this is where the year brings some unpredictability and ultimately a whole lot of liberation. This is the key question that the planet Uranus is going to ask you in 2026. This transit is literally designed to break open anything that has become stagnant or limiting in your one-on-one connections. On April 25th, Uranus, the planet of rebellion and sudden change, zaps into Gemini, your seventh house of partnership. This is the classic divorce or sudden marriage transit. But its purpose isn't just chaos for chaos's sake. It's to introduce a jolt of freedom and authenticity into your relationships, realigning them with what your soul truly needs. Now, this energy is going to manifest differently depending on your status. If you're single, get ready to meet some fascinating wild cards. We're talking geniuses, rebels, true free spirits. Relationships can start and end with lightning speed. If you're partnered, the change might actually come through your partner. They could go through a major identity shift, and they might start demanding more freedom or a whole new relationship structure. The key here is to allow for this freedom, not to try and control it. Okay, so after all that intensity in your creative and relational life, the cosmos delivers a truly magnificent blessing. We're shifting now from challenge to expansion, and we're talking specifically about your finances. Your ruling planet, the great benevolent Jupiter, is moving into an incredibly powerful position for you. It enters your eighth house, which is the sector of your chart that governs shared resources, investments, and wealth that comes from places other than your own hard work. It's like a cosmic key is unlocking a vault just for you. Go ahead and mark this date in your calendar. June 9th is when this incredibly fortunate transit begins. This is the moment your personal planet of luck and expansion starts to pour its blessings into one of the most powerful and mysterious parts of your chart. So how does this wealth actually show up?
Well, it kind of happens in three stages. First, you're in a position to receive. Think inheritance, big grants, or scholarships. Second, this is your year to release. Resources will likely appear to help you wipe your slate clean of any debt. And finally, this is a time to grow wealth, probably through partnerships and really wise investments.
And now for our final theme, which honestly ties everything together so beautifully. After you've restructured your creativity, revolutionized your partnerships, and received this huge financial blessing, the universe asks you to pivot. The great adventurer is being asked to find treasure a little closer to home. For a Sagittarius, this is a profound shift. I mean, you are the sign of the philosopher, the traveler, the one who is always looking toward that distant horizon. But in 2026, the cosmic compass, which we call the North Node, is pointing you toward your immediate environment. Your growth isn't in some far-off land anymore. It's right in your own backyard. You can align with this energy by maybe starting a local project or reconnecting with siblings. But the most profound shift, it's from preaching, your natural tendency to broadcast big ideas, to dialoguing, which is the art of listening and learning and connecting with the people right next to you. So, as we bring this all together, you can really start to see the narrative arc of your year. The challenges are not random at all. That creative discipline Saturn is asking for, and those relationship shocks Uranus delivers, they are the very things that are building you a stronger foundation. They are clearing the way for you to receive the profound wealth Jupiter is offering and to discover a deep sense of purpose that's been waiting for you in your local community.
And ultimately, this is the question. The planets don't dictate your fate. They just provide a weather report, a map of the cosmic energies that are at play. You are still the architect of your life. So knowing the currents, understanding the themes, how will you choose to build your masterpiece in 2026?